Hello yogis, and welcome to another bite-sized yoga class here in our 30 days of feel-good yoga. This is our 29th day on the mat together, and what a pleasure it has been to have you join me for this month of yoga. As you know, this is our 5th time meeting for our Feel Good Fridays. Typically in class, we will, as you know, find our seated flowing movement, and then I turn the tables over to you and I ask you to go do something off your mat that makes you feel good. The entire part of this whole feel good yoga extravaganza has been to ensure that you know that you can always modify your practice here on the mat, that yoga can be accessible to you no matter what stage of life you are in, as well as noting that your yoga comes with you off the mat. Our yoga practice is also something that follows us outside of the studio, off our mat, and after our home practice ends. By all means, do something that makes you feel good today, something that is only for you, and make sure that you do it today. Don't put it off. We're going to take primarily reclined positions as we work to seal the 30 days of yoga together. So join me first as you come to an easy seat if you're not there already. Just take a deep breath wherever you are. No palms to heart, third eye, extend it out, nothing like that. Just take a breath wherever you are. And let it go. And I couldn't hear you from where you are, so let me hear you so loud that even if you're doing this and I'm sleeping one day, that I wake up knowing that you've done this video, right? I have my spidey senses tingling. So take a deep breath. Let it go. 29 days of yoga. How wonderful it feels to step on the mat with you guys. I'm so excited and equally upset that we have to begin to wrap this up. So join me as we come to reclined. We'll find our reclined movement before I turn it over to you. My dear yogis, recline on back. Bringing knees toward your chest. Rocking your knees from side to side. Rocking your head. So shake your legs. Shake a leg here from left. Drop your head right. Drop your head left. Knock your knees to the right. Bring forehead to knees. Get small. Hug everything in. Point and flex your toes. Take ankle circles. Get as small as you can, yogis. Hug your shoulders to your ears, your knees to your cheekbones, and even flare your toes toward your shin bones. Hugging in, and then let's make as much space as we can here on our mat. So find almost like a 5-pointed star here. Take up as much room as you can. Let's do that 2 more times. Why not? Humor me here. Get tiny. Hug on in. Knees to cheekbones, forearms wrap around your shins, shoulders up to your ears, point your toes toward your forehead, your shin bones. Hug on in, even your glutes. Hug, hug, hug. And then make as much space as you can. Get big. One more, yogis. Get tiny. Hug on in. Unclench your jaw. Shoulders toward ears. Knees to cheekbones, toes flare up, active glutes, clench your shins, hug on in, and get big. Make a little space here. Take up as much room as you can. Inhale and let it go. One more deep breath here. Nice work, yogis. Sigh it out. Create this diamond shape here with your legs for reclined butterfly. And bring your palms to do the same. Overhead, palms to touch. Letting gravity do the work here. Opening through the front of your chest, your hips. Letting your knees droop down lower and lower with every breath out. Rock your head to the right. Let it stay there for a breath. Back through center. Drop your head to the left. And bring your head back through neutral, knees together. Drop your knees to the right, keeping your arms where they are, and look over to the left. Left shoulder stamps down to the mat, spinal twist. Unclench your jaw. Soles of your feet to the mat. Drop your knees over toward the left and look to the right. Closing your eyes here, softening and surrendering, but maintaining the required tension and activation for the pose. Bring the soles of your feet back through center, palms reaching now for your toes, outstep of your feet or thighs, happy baby. Notice if your head's falling back, bring your chin to neutral, stamping low back to the mat. You can rock from side to side. Unclench your jaw, unfurrow your brow. Reveling here in this moment of our reclined class. These postures we find ourselves in, not asking what's next, not letting your mind wander to your to-do list. And even if it does, don't be discouraged. Even if you haven't taken a deep breath all class, it's never too late to start again. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Release your left leg long, half happy baby pose. Left palm to your left hip. Remembering here, just a reminder to keep your hips stamped down. Place your left foot to the mat for reclined figure 4, opening through hips. Before you find any of your variations here, maybe even wrapping your palm around your thighs, before you do that, simply, lokma, no hands, actively draw your right knee away from you as best you can. Find a reclined eagle arms. Right arm under left. Elbows up, forearms away. It's gonna feel funky. Just take a beginner's mindset here. And then unwind your palms and find your perfect figure 4 variation. Exhale and release. Palms come to your knees, unwind, rock side to side, happy baby. Unclench your jaw. Half happy baby on the left. Right leg extends long, right palm to right hip. A reminder to keep right hip stamped to the mat. Right foot to the mat. Crisscross left knee, left ankle over right thigh. Before you go any further here, actively push left knee away from the midline and left arm under right, reclined eagle arms. Elbows up, forearms away, chin toward neutral. Unwind your palms. Reach, if you'd like, to take a different figure 4 modification. Nice work all. Gently unwind, and again, bring your palms to your knees, rock side to side. Yogi's choice, finding an additional butterfly, maybe finding a bridge pose, anything that you need here before we seal this time together. You're welcome to take that now. Take 5 inhales wherever you are. Deepest breath in. Exhale and release your hips down to the mat wherever you were. Extend your legs out long. Just finishing up here. Any final movement? Coming into Shavasana. Palms face up at your sides. Chin to neutral. Yogis, we will seal our practice together. So soften here with a deep breath in. On exhale, just a minute here in Shavasana together before we work our way to seated. Take a quiet moment. Bring your awareness, yogis, into the room with a deep breath in. On exhale, drop your head over to the right. Right fingers wiggle, right toes wiggle. Drop your head through center over to the left. Wiggle left fingers and left toes. Reawakening, reanimating here. Bring your head back through center and take wrist and ankle circles. Roll on over to your favorite side for fetal pose. Bent knees toward bent elbows. Taking this quiet, well-deserved, maybe rare moment here to yourself. And then use your top palm to push you up to an easy seat. Sealing our practice together, yogis. What a pleasure it is, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow for our final Feel Good class. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Let it go. Raising your palms overhead as your palms come to touch at the top, bring them down through forehead or heart center. As always, yogis, from my mat to yours, take the best of care, and I will see you ever so soon.